definitely carrying a firearm is definitely
It's your ticket home.
and it's a responsibility. Being able to, being able to protect yourself, like self-defense, is a God-given right. I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
But the means in which you use for self-defense, like somebody could be shooting at me, and I could decide whether I want to box that person or I want to shoot back. So the means in which you,
it's your free ticket home.
yeah, or the means in which you defend yourself is something where you, in order for you to be able to perform adequately, to respond to the threat, you have to have the training and the knowledge. And when I was in the military, I had a sergeant that said that everybody rises and falls to the highest level of training when the pressure's on. So the more training that you have, the better that you are going to be in a situation where you would need to deploy that training. So absolutely, being able to market your concealed carry classes more as a training,
Knowledge.
yeah, as a knowledge.
Just come learn.
Absolutely, that's a pretty smart angle to approach it at. So.
Where else are you gonna get knowledge from level 1, 2, 3 holster?
Mm-hmm.
Man, those $15 Kydex holsters with just the retention, those are terrible.
Yeah,
that's terrible. Leather holsters.
See, my thing, the holsters I've always hated was the nylon, the little, with the little Velcro strap over the back.
Oh,
strap.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like the real cheaply made ones, man. Because honestly, you are having a weapon, and this is another thing that you could probably use in your classes too. This is a personal belief. Having a weapon and using it for concealed carry is an investment on my existence.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to have, if I'm making an investment on my existence, I want to be able to make the best investment possible. Meaning, I want to be able to have a weapon that works every time, all the time, no matter what. That's why I'm a Glock man, because it's proven. It's a proven weapon, whether it be water, dirt,
I want to say something before you say it, because you're about to say it, but I don't want to say it, and then it seemed like
No, it's all good.
But you're right.
Yeah, and go ahead, shoot.
I find the Glock boring.
Yeah.
But in that situation, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's designed for practical use.
Absolutely.
And that's the Glock. It's not there to impress you.
Absolutely.
It's not there for sport. It's there it may help you exist.
And not even just the weapon system, the platform, but also the means in which I carry the platform around, so my holster. And that is almost as important. Like it's like equally as important as what weapon system I'm using, because that weapon is going to be resting in that when I'm not using it. It's going to be pulled from that when I need to use it, and it'll be returned to that when I'm not using it.
Yes.
And it can't fail. Like at any point of that, it can't fail at all. So, I understand that some people are on a shoestring budget, but if you can, avoid those nylon holsters, and if you have to get one because you don't have any money, like I think everyone that can carry should carry, but if you have to get that kind of a holster, man, I would like to advise. This is my personal opinion. That they get it inside the waistband.
Yes.
Personal,
absolutely.
like that kind of holster, because your body would create,
I had already made that assumption. That's what you were talking about. Any other way is unacceptable.
No, your body would make the retention to where you could at least be able to recognize when it's being
something.
Yeah, when it's, what I'm saying, if it's being compromised, whether it be inadvertently or through some type of hostile means. So,
and just knowing that little bit of knowledge would take my father from knowing how to be safe with the firearm and going out and exercising the constitutional carry rights.
For sure.
What is he going to do? Put in his... I got a pocket holster, but is it safe? No. I've never even used it. Yeah. But I do have a pocket holster.
I mean, I got holsters I got holsters for everything. I have my most preferred carry, and I'm just going to put it out there because I don't care. But my most preferred carry is outside the waist. I like to carry like I carry like when I'm a police officer, when I'm at the job, whatever, man. Like because like it's just easier for me. That's just something I've been doing for like, man,
And that was Ohio, years. You said?
Say what?
And that was Ohio?
Man, no, Ohio, Virginia, here in Florida. Like, bro, anywhere. Like, I'm an outside the waistband carrier. And I like, so level 3 is what I would have.
Yes.
What I would have on the, like what I have now.
And those holsters are just nice because Safariland holsters.
Yeah, absolutely. Safariland is probably my favorite, but I like a level 2 retention. The reason I like a level 2 retention is because I don't really like to fumble around all the extra safety measures, but I also like to have it locked into place if I'm either running or if I'm jumping over something. You know what I'm saying? And that gives me just enough retention without the weapon being compromised inadvertently or intentionally. So, and plus I practice and train enough to be able to try to maintain some type of contact with the weapon as often as possible. So that's just me, but that's cool.
Yeah, I agree with that. Level 2, overall on a level of not duty. Yeah, I would agree because level 3, the draw speed on a level 3 it's too slow.
Yeah, I have some IWBs, man, like inside the waistband, and that's usually for like my smaller weapons, like maybe a Glock 26, Burst 380. I don't know, or the Ruger LCP. Whenever I'm feeling that, if I just have to carry something, you know what I'm saying? Like, now those are 2 380s that
I like.
They're cheap, but
I like for conceal alien.
Alien gear, yeah,
alien gear,
absolutely.
I like theirs. Because that's where I have the pocket holster.
I like their paddles.
Yeah.
Paddles shaped of an alien head. That's actually pretty creative.
I use those. I started with those.
Yeah.
And then I have Safariland, obviously, for the
but you know, Safariland and sometimes Blackhawk, those can be pretty
Blackhawk,
pricey.
yeah.
Those can be pretty pricey, but I mean, bro, but you're gonna get what you pay for. You're gonna get quality.
Yep.
You're gonna get craftsmanship, and you're gonna get dependability, and all that matters when it comes to the investment on yourself.
Yes,
definitely.
Just making yourself get through the day, not have to worry about certain things, not having to worry about an active shooter because you know what to do.
Yep.
You know how to handle the situation, and at home you have a plan of what to do. Who calls 911? Who's going to investigate?
If you don't, you need to have one.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely, and they're fun to make. Just get with your family. Just discuss it. I think it's fun. I think it's a fun. Have codes. We have a code system. We use the similar one that we use here. And when you hear that, it's all right. Let's go. There's something, and that's when people start moving. And we have a designated 911 caller. We have a designated area that we're all going to go to.
Yep.
Unfortunately, when you first start coming up that plane, you start getting real creative, and then everybody else is like, "Nah, we should probably retreat to a singular room."
Yeah.
But. Yeah, as you start to train, you realize that singular room is a better idea because it's safe. It's ultimately as tactical as you want to be. Now you might have some real tactical plans in your household, dude.
I'm just a regular guy.
You got stuff in tactical locations. You never told me, so it's not like I'm spoiling nothing. But I just know you do. Yeah. So I bet you got that window. You hit the button, the window kind of flips out, and there's that AR right there.
I turn to James Bond sometimes.
Coffee table with the firearm under it.
Just don't break in. We'll see.
I got swords like that.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So, bro, this was an awesome interview, man. Is there anything else that you want to add in closing?
I just hope I've been a decent enough speaker to fit for your channel because I know you got a lot of heroes on there.
You definitely one of the heroes, man. Definitely one of the heroes. And I know that guy during that not even really an assault, that battery that happened that you had to save the day, and I know he was glad that you was there. And I'm sure the deputies were glad that you were there also.
You know what? He didn't. When he was asked if he was injured, he said no.
And on top of that, you being an instructor, man, you are giving people the opportunity. You're giving people the gift of self-defense. I mean, you said you had a female that you're a supervisor for that went through the course and she passed. Man. God forbid, knock on wood, but I mean, she may use the lessons that you taught her and the information that you educated her on to save her life or somebody else's life in the future. And that's what it's all about, man. Empowering people the ability to do for themselves. And see, that's kind of what this channel is about. It's about focusing on people that are doing incredible things, man. And you may not think and like a lot of other people, I think everybody that I've interviewed on the channel so far, they don't think there's anything interesting about them, but they have backgrounds, they have stories, they have lessons to teach, whether it be actual lessons or through conversation, lessons to teach that can empower other people. And what I try to do is I try to capture the legacy of these people the best I can. I mean, this is something that your family or whatever can enjoy. A stranger, man, in Australia can enjoy this 20, 30, 40 years down the road, man. And they can always look back and at least know that from this point, this year's 2024, from the beginning of you to 2024, this is what you've accomplished and who you've become. And this could even also be like, like a foundation of kind of like where I've come from. Man, who knows what you can accomplish in 10 years. So, but like I said, man, I appreciate you being on the channel,
Absolutely.
man. And, being in the military at one time and also being law enforcement, we use a lot of acronyms on this channel and just in those professions. But on this channel, we have an acronym. And the acronym that I have is HOPS. And in HOPS, man, I try to tell people I want them to train hard, train often, train properly, and train safely. Mr. Tibbs, until next time, brother, peace.
Have a good one, man.
No doubt.